One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the end. The Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Alexander. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big thing? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted deep in his own end. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Got room at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the play.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Running inside, it's Williams. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pulls it in. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give is to Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Graham. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's just a timing route. I'm a quarterback, and they're going to sit back in zone. When I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got his man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out of...
Snags it and he's open. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Makes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. Tries it on the sneak. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for room. It's Maddox. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle, and how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the 2nd quarter with a safety.
Throwing, Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Carr. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Here's a heat. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. There he goes to the right. Inside the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28, and a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Buys a little time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Like, you always want to finish halves with a bang, right? Like, get some momentum, keep some momentum, and they did just that. They put the long drive together to score right here and completely change the way this game looks, Jesse, going into the half.
Yeah, and you just saw a sense of urgency, too, on offense on that last drive, right? And give the coaching staff credit, too. I think they did a good job of really explaining the situation and the opportunity ahead of them. We can score here at the end of the half, take the lead, and we're going to get the ball back first in the second half to extend that lead. Really, really good awareness.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Maddox. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's Carr to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very...
Turning it on! Gets the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that route.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Throwing, Carr. Got the quick pass. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's made. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Alexander. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. On target. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's made. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short goal. They're like,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Carr. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is in the air. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Rushes on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched.
They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Mendoza. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to keep it in the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense, but the sense...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense.
Might have a chance. Oh, what a cut! They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running the red zone. It's Mobley. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Georgia Tech spins its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Might be changing the route. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that one.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on this.
Got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Got his man out of the backfield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you can try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They're still firing away, even with this lead. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. 7 is the lucky and skilled number.